Hey YouTube, Maddie's Daddy 12, Team JMT, still here at the Louisville Regional. I'm here with, I never got your name, man, I'm sorry.
Erik Johnson.
Erik Johnson. You got a YouTube name?
No, I do not.
No, you don't? Okay. So, 160 people here, and you played something that looked really fun.
Yes.
What did you play?
It's called Machina Geartown. It's
All right.
an OTK variant of Machina.
All right.
And
it looked like a lot of fun, man.
it's easily one of the more fun decks I've played in quite some time.
All right. How do you feel about the format now that, or the game in general, that we can come out here and actually compete in a regional with a fun deck?
I like it. Like, my biggest issue with the list is Honest going to 1. I mean, I've had Lightsworn since I came back in the game.
So now, and that upsets.
I hollowed out the entire deck.
And now they go to 1, and you're stuck with the Honest. Oh, dude, that sucks.
I mean, I pulled both Honest, so from packs, so I'm not complaining.
All right. So, what kind of troubles did you have with the deck?
The biggest issue, well, there's two main issues. First one was Cyber Dragon. My opponent would side it and wreck my life.
And would just go Chimera Tech Fortress, and then you just get.
It wasn't that. They just top deck it at the most opportune time for them.
Yeah. All right. And what was the other issue?
The long game. This deck tries to go for the kill as fast as possible.
Okay. So you basically have to go 3-4 turns deep. If you go any deeper than that,
it's very difficult. I think.
Okay.
Round 1, I lasted 18 turns.
Yeah.
And I won that somehow.
Somehow?
Probably because he had 2 foods.
Oh.
That's probably the reason.
That was the biggest reason you won? Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the deck profile.
Okay. 3 Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragons. It's
3,000 beater.
3,000 beater. So easy to get out.
With Geartown, yeah.
With Geartown. And the next card is Malefic Cyber End Dragon. This card is ridiculous.
It seems so broke. It's a 4,000 beater.
4,000 beater.
For free.
For free, and I can limit or removal it for game.
For game, yeah.
And round 2, I opened with 3 of these in a pseudo space. He warning the first one, summoned the second one, and I summoned the third one for game. And
that's messed up.
This deck, it's a combo deck, but it's just so fun.
All right. Next we have the Machina engine.
3 Machina Gear frame.
And their main purpose is to search out the Fortress, yeah.
Fortress.
I love that. I mean, you've got 6 targets immediately to drop him at no cost.
Pretty much.
I mean, that's awesome. I mean, the Fortress with these 6 just seems so good.
It was. So many times I've had 2 of these and at least 1 Malefic Cyber End or Gadgetron, and I pitch both of these and then pitch one of those, and I have 2 25 beaters. And
I gotta imagine these are pretty dead if you ever get them into your hand. Well, I mean, like, especially the
these
gadgets.
Are terrible in the hand.
Yeah.
Unless I have a Fortress in the grave or a way to get rid of it. But I didn't have that many problems with it.
All right.
Surprisingly.
And next monster, Cyber Dragon.
2 Cyber Dragon, obvious.
Yeah.
Can get over Kageki. Kazan.
Yeah. Really good stuff.
Yeah. Next is Gores.
Is it the only machine you're not, or is it the only non-machine?
No, I run.
Oh yeah, you got the rest of
5 non-machine type monsters.
Alright.
My friend who got me to play this deck, it was his idea. He mained 2 Valor, but I felt that
Gores was just better.
1 Gores, 1 Valor was.
Seems solid.
Yeah. And Valor.
The 1 Valor.
It's Valor.
Yeah, it's Valor. You almost need it right now.
And surprise tech for this is...
This is an amazing tech.
3 Exiled Force.
3 Exile Force, and then you have the 1 Rhoda in there to search for the Exile Force.
Yeah, this is also my friend's idea, and at first I didn't really understand it, but after I started playtesting with it, it was so good.
Now, he made a really good point to me. I'm thinking, why Exiled Force when Smashing Ground can do the same thing for you? But you told me these hit face down monsters also.
Yeah.
So Smashing Ground doesn't do what this can do for you.
Yeah.
That's such a great tech. I love that.
And
next is Two Breaker. Again, something I love in this meta, because I feel like those just eat up Bottomless and eat up Solemn Warnings. Because I mean, if they don't solemn him, you're gonna put the token on him. You're gonna destroy your own Geartown and grab your monster.
And even if I don't have that, I can destroy their back row and swarm.
Yeah.
And it was
just
really
another 1-for-1 trade out. Yeah, it seems good.
And
all right.
onto the spells.
Spells.
Nobody included that.
Yeah. 4.
Technically 4 Geartown. Again, the back, another huge part of the deck.
You destroy the Geartown and you go get the Gadgetron. And then this copies it. Is that right?
Yeah.
When this card came out, I thought it was like useless.
So did I. But you remove one of these from play, gains its effect until the end phase.
And you're gonna blow it up that turn and bring out your dragon. It seems so retarded, dude.
It is. Next.
Just to speed it up. 3
terraforming should be obvious. Another obvious card is limiter removal.
To go for the OTK.
This card is so dumb in this deck.
Yeah. It seems so good. Next, you got another obvious choice for any OTK. Giant Trunade.
Clears away.
Yeah. I hate that card too. I feel like I have no answers to that card at all. If I don't have Solemn Judgment, I have no answer. I have no way of stopping it.
Yeah, this. Yeah.
Alright, 2 MST.
Again, another great card for the deck. I can use it on my own Geartowns or on the opponent's cards.
Yeah.
And it's
MST, you know, it does what it does.
Obvious Monster Reborn.
Yeah, Monster Reborn and Dark Hole, because why wouldn't you run busted cards?
And Rhoda for the
Exile Forces, yeah.
And
now these are a couple of really cool choices. The 3 Double Cyclone and 2 Wild Tornadoes. All right, now real quick, explain to the channel again why those are so good together. that right there pretty much explains it.
Double Cyclone can hit Geartown or a face down Wild Tornado to plus even more.
And when Wild Tornado is face down, it destroys a monster?
Yeah, it destroys a face up monster on the field.
A face up monster, okay.
And I've only had that backfire once on me today, but it wasn't that big of a deal because I already had game on the field.
Alright.
And another combo is if I have Geartown on the field with Malefic Cyber End, I can attack, activate Double Cyclone or Wild Tornado. After it attacks, destroy Geartown and get Gadgetron Dragon and attack for 3,000.
Oh, and do that during battle, yeah. So you get your 4,000 through, destroy it, grab the dragon, and wow, that's so good.
And I was playing Gravekeepers, and I opened Wild Tornado, Geartown, 2 Geartown, and Malefic. And my end phase, I had a Wild Tornado face down with a Gadgetron Dragon, Malefic in, Geartown on face up, and limiter in hand. And
you just
next turn I did.
Yeah, how do you not OTK with something like that?
12,000 damage.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Extra deck's pretty obvious. 3 Cyber Ends, and then
3 Cyber Ends, 1 Chimera Tech, Stardust, Scribe Dragon, and Android.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even a full extra deck. That seems cool. Well, you don't really have that many options to go into, so.
If I had Catastor, I'd play that, but one thing I would have added after playing today is Bryonic. I had one opportunity to go for it, and it.
You just wish you had it then.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. as he was saying earlier, I feel like this has like a great game one match. I mean, a game one, you should win game one, especially with the element of surprise. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below, show us how much you love us.